Hi, it's Chloe with Rococo Real Estate and Design, and I want to introduce you to something really special. It's my new video series, Getting Real with Rococo. You're going to get the inside scoop on design, real estate, homes, and more. My topic this week is how many homes should I look at before making an offer? This is a question that I get quite a lot. You could fall in love with the first one that you see, and that is completely all right. Sometimes it's love at first sight. But house hunting can feel kind of overwhelming when you look at house after house, but none seem to be the right fit. The house with the kitchen that's too small, the house with the location that isn't right, the house with the master bath that is very dated with like green tile and things like that, or the ugly wallpaper, and the list goes on and on and on. So if you're wondering about how many houses you should look at before finding the one, you might have to find out what type of buyer you are first. So tag someone in the comments who's looking to buy a house in the end of 2019 or even 2020 so that they can get all of the details. So I'm going to tell you about the 3 different types of buyers. And this is to help you understand that there isn't one set answer to how many homes you should look at before writing this offer. Sometimes a buyer looks at one home and knows instantly that this is the one, I want to make an offer, I don't want to look at any other houses. Other times it takes a buyer several houses to find the right fit. So with that said, let's talk about the difference and what you can do to make sure you are taking the right steps so that you can confidently write this offer on the house that you find and love. So, the first buyer I'm going to talk to you about is the research ready buyer. So keep tuned because this may be you. These buyers do extensive research. They filter through and eliminate listings that won't match their criteria by looking thoroughly online, driving by, learning a lot about the area they want to live in, and exactly what will or won't work for them. They usually have a pretty clear idea of what it is that they want in their new home, so most listings can be easily eliminated from the list of homes that they are physically going to look at. They typically won't look at very many homes in person before writing an offer, but the length of time it takes them to find the right house could be longer just based on what's available. So I'm looking at you, the people that go on Realtor, Trulia, Zillow, all of you there, you've probably done all your research, and with it being 2019, online internet is there. The second buyer is the shopper buyer. So these buyers have to shop around in order to grasp on what they exactly want. They might know maybe the basics of what they want and what they're looking for, but until they're actually out and about visiting homes, will they actually know what type of neighborhood they want, what type of layout they want. So these buyers will typically look at the most houses, and they'll have a hard time filtering through listings online. They're the type of person that wants to try before they buy kind of thing. And then you have the third type of buyer. This buyer is called the focus buyer. And according to the research by the National Association of Realtors, the average home buyer views 10 homes before making an offer, and the search process takes approximately 10 weeks. This doesn't mean that once you decide to start this home buying process, that you should pick 10 listings and then go out and see every single one of them. This is more like the HGTV version, House Hunters, and is not really realistic. There's a reason why it's TV. The reason that this is the average is because these buyers have worked with their agent to really dive into some specific questions that will help them to focus on what they're looking for. The first 5 homes that you go out to see will help you give an idea of what you want versus what you don't want, and from there you'll be able to kind of look at only those that fit your actual criteria. From visiting these first few homes, you'll be able to see which subdivision do you like, whether you want a backyard, whether you want an open floor plan, whether you want a fixer-upper, and then you won't have to look at too many more. But only have to wait for the specific matches to come up, and then you can go look at those. So, do you know which type of buyer you are? Comment below right now. Not sure where you're gonna fit? Well, here are some things to keep in mind so that when you do want to write an offer, you're going to be confident in your decision. So, do your thorough research online to narrow down what it is that you want in a house. Maybe write a wants and needs analysis or go on Google Maps and actually see what's close by, like the supermarket, the park, etc. And go out and get your feet wet. Look at 5 houses that match your basic criteria to kind of get out there and start getting some ideas of like what you actually like, what you don't like. And then hire a buyer's agent like me. We'll work with you to figure out your specific home search criteria and help make recommendations that you may not think of yourself. We may push you to go visit a home that you might not necessarily like, but it might open up an idea of what you might like. So thank you for tuning in to this week's Getting Real with Rococo. And write below on what type of buyer category do you think you'll fit into, especially if you start this buying process tomorrow. What other questions do you have about the process? Comment below or DM me to let me know. I'm currently scheduling buyer consultations for the end of 2019, and it's never too early to get your name on the calendar because my dates are filling up very quickly, and I can't wait to book some appointments for the end of 2019 into 2020. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, DM me again, or email me at hello@rococorealestate.com or text me at 571-379-0199. Thanks guys, thanks for tuning in to Getting Real with Rococo. And this is Chloe signing off. Thanks.